Adhyay 9, the Lord said, I shall instruct you well with analogy in this mysterious knowledge, O the sinless, after knowing which you will be liberated from the sorrowful world. This knowledge is a monarch of all learning as well as of mysterious, most sacred, doubtlessly propitious, easy to practice, and indestructible. Men who have no faith in this knowledge, O Parantap, do not attain to me and are doomed to roaming about the mortal world. The whole world is pervaded by me, the unmanifest Supreme Being, and all beings dwell within my will, but I am not in them. And even all well-beings are not within me, and such is the power of my Yog Maya that my spirit, the creator and preserver of all beings, is not within them. Be it known to you that all beings dwell in me, just as the great wind that roams everywhere always dwells in the skies. The Lord says, all beings, O son of Kunti, attain to my nature and merged into it at the end of a cycle, and I recreate them at the beginning of another cycle. I repeatedly shape all these beings who are helplessly dependent on their innate properties according to their action. Unattached and disinterested in these acts, O Dhananjay, I am not bound by action. In association with me, O son of Kunti, my Maya shapes this world of the animate and the inanimate, and the world revolves like a wheel of recurrent for the aforesaid reason. The Lord said, the deluded who do not know my ultimate being regard me in the human form but as inferior mortal. The ignorant are like evil spirits afflicted with the property of darkness, and so their hope and action and knowledge are all futile. But, O Parth, they who have found shelter in divine nature and know me as the eternal, imperishable source of all beings, worship me with perfect devotion. Always engaged in the recital of my name and virtues, ever active to realize me, and the constantly offering obeisance to me, devotees with a firm determination worship me with undivided faith, while some worship me by Gyan Yajna as the all-encompassing Supreme Spirit with the feeling that I am all. Some worship me with a sense of identity, some with a sense of being separate from me, while yet others worship me in many a different fashion. The Lord said, I am the action that is undertaken, the yajna, the fulfillment of early resolutions, the healer, the sacred prayer, the oblation as well as the sacred fire, and I am also the sacrificial act of oblation. And I too am the bearer and the preserver of the whole world, as also the giver of rewards for action, Father, Mother, and also the Grand Rise, the sacred imperishable Om, who is worthy of being known, and all Ved, Rig, Sam, and Yajur. I am the supreme goal, the sustainer and the Lord of all, the maker of good and evil, the abode and shelter of all, the benefactor who wants nothing in return, the beginning and the end, the fountainhead as well as that in whom all beings are dissolved, and also indestructible primal energy. I am the sun that burns. I draw the clouds and also make them rain, and O Arjun, I am the draught of immortality as well as death, and I am also both substance and shadow. The Lord said, men who do pious deeds enjoyed by the three ways, who have tasted nectar and freed themselves from sin, and who wish for heavenly existence through worshipping me by yajna, go to heaven and enjoy godly pleasures as a reward for their virtuous act. With the gradual wearing out of the merit of their pity, they go back to the mortal world after enjoying the pleasures of great heaven, and It is thus that they who seek refuge in the desire-oriented action prescribed by the three Veds and convert joy are condemned to repeated death and birth. I myself protect the yoke of men who abide in me with steady and undeviating faith and who worship me selflessly, constantly remembering me as a God. Although even covetous devotees indeed worship me, in worshipping other gods, their worship is against the ordained provision and therefore enveloped by ignorance. They have to undergo rebirth because they are ignorant of the reality that I am the enjoyer as well as the master of all yajna. Men who are devoted to gods attain to gods. Worshipper of ancestors attain to their ancestors. Worshipper of being attain to the state of being, and my worshippers attain to me. The Lord said, I lovingly accept the offering of leaves, flowers, fruits, and waters the selfless worshipper makes to me with true devotion. You should, O son of Kunti, dedicate to me whatever you do, eat, offer the sacrifice, give as alms, and also your penance. Possessed thus of the yoga of renunciation by the sacrifice of all your acts, you will be freed from good as well as evil fruits which are the shackles of action and attained to me. Although I abide evenly in all beings, and there is no one who is either dear or hateful to me, worshippers who contemplate me with loving devotion abide in me, and I in them. Even if a man of the most depraved conduct worships me incessantly, he is worthy of being regarded as a saint because he is a man of true resolve. Thus, he shortly grows pious and achieves eternal peace, and so, O son of Kunti, you should know beyond any doubt that my worshipper is never destroyed. Since even women Vaishya, Shudra, whose birth is regarded as inferior, attain, O Parth, to the supreme goal by taking refuge in me. It hardly needs saying that since pious Brahmins and royal sages attain to salvation, you should also renounce this miserable, ephemeral, mortal body and always engage in my worship. If taking refuge in and with the total devotion of the self to me, you contemplate, remember, with humble reverence and worship only me, you will attain to me.